This application is remote assistance. You have to set up the file, save the file to the desktop, sending the invitation as a file, send it to a zip folder, and then email the file. Then the partner can open up the invitation and then either talk to you or have control of your computer through the remote assistance application. And this is here where I am controlling a computer inside another computer. This application is TeamViewer. It recently finished the setup after the download of the TeamViewer application, and I'm going to use my iPhone to take control of the computer, which is in this frame. This here is the site where the information from the Windows host file comes. This is the actual file and the location that it has to be opened from. You go in, find the host file, edit it in Notepad, control copy all from the website, and put it in the host file. And then this is individually where I removed Facebook. And here you can see that Facebook does not work. This is the registry tweak where I limited the amount of items that can be held in the recent documents folder or drop-down arrow on the start menu. Originally there are probably about 8 or 10 items that are allowed to be kept there. I limited it to one item being kept in that folder. The next registry tweaks that I did, or all of them, were including taking the username off the start menu, max of 1, recent documents in the recent documents drop-down menu, changing the icon size to 1/2, removing the all programs from the start menu, and unpinning the Internet Explorer and email from the start menu. And these tweaks are showed in their individual spot on the Windows Registry Editor. The next sequence describes the steps I took to remove WeatherBug. I had to open up the Windows Registry Editor, search for WeatherBug, or basically any program that was involving weather. Use F3 to scroll to the next one after you've used the find under the edit command, and in this you go and delete every single file that seems to be related to WeatherBug and delete the folder that it came with. Now the Windows has finished searching the registry, and then finally you can go back to my computer and delete WeatherBug. The next was where you insert random text with stenography using WinRAR. Use the Microsoft Word to have the random text, emailed it, saved it into a notepad file, save that, and then use command prompt. Then I copied the file with command prompt into the movie poster, and then it's shown here, completed. In this next sequence, I inserted my phone number directly into the middle of the random text document, and then I used the command prompt with the find str command to find the string of text. In this sequence, I downloaded Refrog, the program we use for keylogging. I set the settings to about every 5 seconds to take a picture, a screenshot, and then here I went into Refrog and found the screenshot. This is the Google page where my house is located. I then went to the QR generator site, put in that URL, and this is the QR code it gave me. In this sequence, I used the password cracking software after loading the ISO, and after going through all the steps and following the directions on the software, the password's removed. This is the original image that I found where I'll use the clone stamp tool. I brought this image to Photoshop, and then I used the clone stamp tool, which will be in the next frame, to move the white SUV over into an illegal lane. The next is the color replacement tool on the Sabres jersey. This was white with yellow on the sleeves, and I used the color replacement tool to turn it to red with gray sleeves. This is a daytime image of a beach and a night sky, which I will turn day into night It's like a nighttime over the beach with the black and white. In this image I found a picture of a car which I increased the DPI for in Photoshop, and then zoomed in and found the license plate. This image is again the same car, but I'll be finding GPS coordinates. As you can see, these buildings were in the back of behind the car. This is a textured piece of wood, which I will then use the perspective tool to bring out the image, and then use the plastic wrap to make it look more 3D. This is a panoramic picture, which I brought into Photoshop, and then I used the Zoomify tool, which is here. I used the Zoomify tool to export to Zoomify and view it in the web in the Zoomify Finder. This is a black and white image of a sunflower, which I then used the color tool by the half moon in Photoshop to change it to a colored picture. Next are the two voiceovers that I did for the Allstate commercials. I'm your blind spot. And my job is easy. Hide big things. You're good.
And if you named your own price on car insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate. You can save money and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Let's get more. Make one call to an Allstate agent. I'm with GPS. Turn right ahead. You never updated me, so now I just have to wing it. Okay, turn left up ahead. Recalculating. Turn right now!
Your 15-minute insurance might not pay for all this.
So get Allstate. You can save money and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Recalculating. Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate.